The immortal John Hancock here, and today I got an interesting one. I've been waiting to do this video. I am so excited. And you probably, from the title, you know that I am a huge Ouya fan. I haven't talked about the Ouya in a while. I actually still use an Ouya to capture some footage on my channel just for fun. I know there's other ways of doing it. But, you know, I am a big Ouya fan, and part of that stems from the enjoyment I had. I used to be part of a gaming club long time ago with friends, and we would get together, we would just play games, and it was just the pure essence of just gaming back when I had more time. And we got together, and one of the things that I brought to the gaming club was an Ouya, and it was at the time it was still out, and we played several games. Mostly played Towerfall, which was the biggest hit on the Ouya. I know there's problems with the micro console, but you know, I have connections of playing with friends, couch multiplayer, enjoying the Ouya. And since then, essentially it is still can be used. There's you can sideload things on it. There's a Facebook group. There's ways of still appreciating the Ouya and bypassing, because the store shut down long ago, but you can still get one to work. You can turn off the Wi-Fi and use it locally, and or upload a new store. But anyways, that's getting off track. So I went to the Midwest Gaming Classic and had an absolute blast. You can check out that video, and the link is below for that. And I met up with my good friends, Guys, Games, and Beer, and there's a gentleman there, Retro Rob, part of that. He has his own channel, and you can check it out here, and he's got some wonderful videos. And so when I was visiting Midwest Gaming Classic in Wisconsin, and I noticed that Retro Rob had an Ouya I did not have. It was a variation. And, you know, I was interested in it, and I didn't want to push him too much. I said, hey, if you don't want to trade it, that's fine. But I'm gonna pursue this and offer to trade. I emailed him, and he was willing to trade. And I pretty much said, what do you want for it? You know, you name your price, name your item. And, you know, he was a fan of the Ouya and appreciated it for the same reasons that I did. For what it could offer at the time. I really think the Ouya then, there's some things about the Ouya that the Switch incorporated and did a better job with. And so, you know, I know it's comparing apples and oranges, but really, they're both Android based, I do believe. And so, getting back to the trade, back and forth, we did some emails, and he wanted Airzonk for TurboGrafx 16 Hue card. He wanted that. And he's like, yeah, you know, I'd be willing to trade for that. I found a good copy on eBay. I purchased it. I pretty much tested it at my house and sent it to him with some bonus things. I sent him copies of my Homebrew that he didn't have. He already had Catacombs of Chaos. And I sent him Block'em Sock'em Blockhead Edition, which was like a first run of Block'em Sock'em that had a minor score issue, but you can fix it. Anyways, I sent him that. He was happy with that trade, and then he sent me this package. All right, now we're gonna do the unboxing, and then later I'm gonna be talking about why this is special. So here we go. Dun dun dun. Trying to be careful here. I am so excited. Oh man. Gosh. Taking a while here to open this up. I'm trying to be careful. Oh, awesome. Rob, you threw in some extra things. You didn't have to do that, bud. Oh man. All right. So he threw in some extra things, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So he did a Guys, Games, and Beer beanie. Love the color, by the way. And what's this? Coffee Crisis. Awesome. And that is from Mega Cat Studios. Very cool. Homebrew game, brawler. And that's awesome. Very sweet. Gosh, so awesome that he did that. Anyways, Coffee Crisis. Mega Cat Studios. Came with a sticker there. Awesome. Very sweet. With an awesome, that was really, really nice that you threw in extra of that. It's pretty awesome. All right. You're probably wondering. You also, oh, more. Okay, looks like there's a game in here. Hedgehog Hop. All right. Looks like Hedgehog Hop. Looks like it's a like a card game. Awesome. Very sweet. Sweet. Awesome. All right. And here it is. Dun dun dun. You're probably wondering, okay, cool. This is actually a black Ouya. This is different than the silver standard retail one that first came out. That later on there was different colors, including a white Christmas one, which is really tough to get. Okay, you're probably wondering, all right, okay, what's different about this one? Okay, I like the orange box. That's sweet. Oh boy, there it is. Okay. First, the controller. It still has the little battery. It's never been used. Pretty sweet. Awesome to see that. Brand new Ouya controller. All right. And here it is. Looks brand new. The LeVar Burton signed Ouya. I've wanted this for a long time. And you're probably wondering, LeVar Burton signed Ouya? What's the story behind that? Well, and it's got it's like brand new. It's all there. Okay, what's the deal with the LeVar Burton signed Ouya? Well, from what I researched, and Retro Rob knew the backstory as well, is that there was a Reading Rainbow Kickstarter. They were gonna like restart Reading Rainbow, and what happened was that one of the Kickstarter options, I do believe, was that they were gonna do a tie-in with the Ouya, and LeVar Burton was gonna sign so many copies of this, 500 I think initially. There was some news on the internet about it, and Retro Rob talks about it on his channel about this trade on his end. And what happened was, you know, this was at the time when the Ouya was like pretty much crumbling, and that the Ouya was unfortunately, it was a timing issue, and they were not able to make the variation. And so as a compromise to Reading Rainbow Kickstarters, Kickstarter supporters, and there was an article on Polygon that talks about a person who actually was a backer, and a lot of people were disappointed, but instead of getting the specific blue colored Ouya that I show in the picture here, you know, there's supposed to be like a specific colored Ouya, and it looks awesome, but it never was made. And so the compromise was LeVar Burton would then sign black Ouyas and send those out to the Kickstarter supporters. And so that's what happened. I don't know how many of these were signed, but I finally have it. I finally have this, and I am so excited. I can't tell you how happy I am with this trade. And you know, a good trade is when both parties are satisfied and happy. And so I do believe, I think I have all the variations of the Ouya now, including the developers unit. And I did a previous video on the variations. I don't think I show my developers unit in that one, but I have now a complete Ouya collection, complete to me, and always looking for the oddball stuff. I even have a lot of the magnetic overlays. This was a lot of fun to do. I was really excited about sharing this trade with you, and I'm so happy. What do you think of the trade? And anyways, if you played an Ouya, and as always, make sure to check out Retro Rob's channel, and the link will be below to his channel and what he does, as I think it's awesome. So anyways, really excited about this trade and happy to have this Ouya in my collection. I want to thank everybody for coming to my channel. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading new content every week, all the time. And you folks are wonderful and beautiful. Let's keep it positive. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you have a good day.